Hello and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. We are currently standing at the entrance to a dungeon that we completed last time. I've actually gone back into the dungeon and I went and checked whether that element at the bottom would respawn if you reloaded the game, if you turned the game off and on again, if you did many different things. And as far as I can tell, it doesn't respawn. So in my eyes, that's a once per visit thing. Which also means that all the other ones we missed were pretty much like our only opportunity to get them. Although they weren't worth nearly as much mag as the one that we actually got in this dungeon, which is useful to know. Anyway, we're heading back, but it's worth pointing out what we got in this dungeon. We got 2 quests completed, which is huge. We got another one of Nuras's artifacts, which means that he will now have a bond open for us, which is great. And on top of that, we got 2 more Royal Virtues completed, which is great. But on top of that, one of the quests that we got, Edge of Glory, gives you Wisdom, which is the last Royal Virtue that we don't have. So there is a chance that we got all 3 of the Royal Virtues that we're missing done in this dungeon, which is pretty huge for our time management side of things. So yeah, it's time to leave and find out just how well things went. We want to return to town immediately. The only reason you would set up camp is if you're coming back in here the next day. And actually, even then, there's no real reason to do that. So, okay, let's return. Let's leave.
Got it. See you soon, I hope.
Right. And now, it's nighttime. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern.
That was a great help.
Regarding what happened on that mountain, I'm happy that we were able to help the believers. Ovi was most certainly elated to see that her mother was safe. I'll still never forgive that bloke, Hyperic. Using people's beliefs to deceive them. That's low, even for a rat bastard swindler like him. He wasn't trying to deceive them, though. He had good intentions in his own way, and things just kind of turned out as they did.
Yes.
Faith is most wondrous when it inspires hope, but just as often it can blind one to reason. As with all things, moderation is key.
The deadline is...
And we got 26 days left. Cool. Right.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 26 days remain.
It seems Brigitte sent me a letter and some money while I was out travelling.
Here.
On the path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such an investment. Spend it wisely. Okay, so that didn't increase with her bond increasing, but hey, it's fine.
Alright then.
Basilio?
Aye.
Yeah, Basilio.
Smash it all to bits.
Right, let's see who is currently available. So Basilio's available, Yufa isn't. Wisdom locked? Potentially wisdom locked? Maria is available, Barden is available. Okay. Let's go check, yeah, let's go hand in our quest and then check what we need for Yufa as well. Let's do some traveling as well. We're going to head to the Gauntlet Runner. Why are we going to the Gauntlet Runner? Well, because we got 2 things to do in the Gauntlet Runner. We need to wash up, because as a candidate, it's important to be well groomed. I would love it if it just increased your rank by 1 every time you did that. Just like every time you washed, it was like, here, have 1 rank up. Anyway, and we got some ingredients. Now, let's see what we need for the next recipe. Whether we actually want to do the next recipe now, I don't know, but let's see what we need. So, Sublime Spoonful. So we need Lord of the Lake and Queen's Honey Jars. Adds 4 turn icons when used in battle? That's incredible. Now, the fact that it uses Lord of the Lake is very unfortunate, because Lord of the Lake is difficult to get, but yeah, that's going to be very good. That's a use on the final battle kind of good. Also, interestingly, that means that there is a use for the extra Lords of the Lake that I picked up, which I'm guessing some people knew probably. But yeah, it's nice that there's some extras. Because I was thinking they were just extras so that you didn't have to fish necessarily. But there's actually extras because you need them for this. So we need 6 queen honey jars. Now it was told that we could fish them up, but actually,
What now?
we did see them in one of these. I've forgotten entirely where it's going to be. Is it this one?
Hey!
Water merchant's got these things. Yeah. Don't hear much about people selling queen's honey jars. Maybe the water shop on Virga Island. Well, let's go double check the water shop on Virga Island then. I'm hoping that I haven't used all of them. That would be the worst outcome. If I've used all the honey jars, I don't really know what the solution is. Because we can't spend time fishing. That just isn't, like, possible in the time that we have remaining. So I have no idea what we're going to do. Well, hopefully this guy sells 6. Hello.
Yes.
No, you're sold out. I used them all. Okay. How do I get Queen's honey jars? That's not good. Let's go find Yufa, and then I might have to look that one up. There might be another location. If I have to get them via fishing, that is absolutely horrible to us completing that part of the quest. It's not even a quest, it's just a thing. Like it said that we would get a reward for at some point. Alright, so I think we just have to hand in the quest for her. Yeah, so that's just hand in the quest symbol. Cool. So we'll do that in a second, but I need to look this up. Alright, so I've looked it up, and things could be better, but things could also be a lot worse. So we're actually going to leave here, and we're going to go to Martira. And we need to go to Cattle Racket Road, I believe. And here, we're looking to get some worm bait, because we do need to go fishing. Now, overall, it looks like you needed 6 honey in order to get all of the recipes. We got the 2 from the water cellar plus 1 from fishing, which means that we ended up with 0. So we haven't actually wasted any honey, but in theory, if I knew what we needed before we went on the water the first time, we could have optimized it so we got Lords of the Lake and the Queen's honey, but obviously I didn't, so we're going to have to do at least 2 fishing trips because the max amount that you can get is from fishing is 2 at a time, so we have to do 2 lots of fishing. That'll then get us what we need. We might still have time for that, but there might also be places that we can go that are worth going, which will also allow us to fish, but we'll see. Anyway, I think it's this one I need to speak to. Yes, I want to buy 2 worm bait. Grasshopper bait will also do it, but as far as I can tell, they both do it. You know what I should do? Because I'm probably going to forget. I should just buy 2 of each. And that way, if one happens to not be right, then the other one will be right. Now, I have seen some sources online say that you need tail bait. From what I found, and the wiki that I found that actually has information is IGN's, it says that you can use any of the bait. You only need the tail bait if you specifically need the Lord of the Lake, which we don't because we already have Lord of the Lake. So we should be fine here, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go and find Yufa and finish her quest, because I think that will give us a rank up without even using time, if I understand the icon correctly. So yeah, this should be pretty good for us. Anyway, I'm assuming she's down here, but I haven't actually checked. She is not, which means I'm going to give up in a second and just teleport to her. Yeah, let's just teleport to her. Oh, I don't think Yufa would have much to say given my current wisdom. I'm still going to speak to her anyway. Can I not hand in the quest? The color of the sky really is eerie. No wonder everyone in town is so frightened. We must do everything in our power to return their lives to the days of ordinary peace. You know something? I want to go have a conversation with the Sanctists. The only problem is, they think of me as their enemy, so I'm not sure they'll listen to me. I may avail myself of your wisdom, Graham. What can I say to get through to them when they see me as their enemy? Just talk about yourself? At least I think it would. I can't say for certain. If my wisdom were sagacious, I could answer with more confidence. Ah, okay. So no, I can't hand in the quest until I get enough wisdom. Well, isn't that lucky we still have another quest? We have Edge of Glory, which is weapon shop in Grand Trad. Okay.
All right. Where to?
So Grand Trad, weapon shop. I'll just go to the shop and walk outside. That'll be the easiest way of getting there. There we go. And
Ooh.
hello.
Hello.
That look on your face. Tell me, have you found it? Here you go. I handed over the rusty greatsword to the man. It's rusty, but you can see the splendor of the design beneath. Stay right here, I must polish this.
Whoa!
Wow, it's so shiny now, and so ornate. So this is the legendary greatsword? Actually, no. Judging by the ornaments, it was created well after the king's, the War King's time. It's something else entirely.
Talking nonsense,
I think
you
in the
are.
end, the legendary greatsword is perhaps another myth. I've wasted 10 years of my life searching for it. My parents would no doubt laugh if they could see me now. If you just stayed home and tended the fields, you would have been a happier man, they'd say.
What is there to be done?
It's probably time to give up on my dream, isn't it? I should head back home. The War King is real.
Huh?
Where did that come from?
I'm chuffed.
Come to think of it, you're not so different from the War King. He had a mysterious power to move hearts, and his efforts changed the world. And here's someone doing the same thing standing right before me. Perhaps the legendary sword isn't so far-fetched after all.
Much gratitude to
Thank you, Grim. You give me the hope that the legendary greatsword is still out there, somewhere. But first off, I'm due for a trip home, and when I've saved enough money, my journey will resume. Oh, and I promised you a reward. Please, don't be modest, it's yours.
Mission accomplished.
I showed the greatsword found in Mount Volcano to the requester. It wasn't the real legendary greatsword, but still, I was able to give him hope. He let me keep the greatsword as a reward. Wonderful. And we get wisdom.
All right.
Only 4, that's not enough. That barely moved the dial. And beloved greatsword.
Did it?
It's no legend, but it should serve you well in battle. Just what we need on a journey like ours, wouldn't you say? You say you're on a journey too, Or perhaps one day you really will stumble on the legendary greatsword.
now.
If you do, I hope you'll come show it to me. In the meantime, I'm in your corner, O future king.
Hello.
If you become king, perhaps the sword you have now will become legendary. It'll be quite an attraction to line up the swords of legend, old and new, eh? On that note, if you need anything appraised, I'm here for you. Yeah, could you appraise some stuff for me? I guess not. I guess he was saying that
What now?
ironically. Alright. I just want to have a look at the sword, so
In the
let's just
name
switch
of
over here for a
justice.
second. Increases the MP cost and strength of synthesis. So more expensive but stronger, but also huge damage on that weapon. Like absolutely insane. It's probably not as good as his Ancient God's Lava Blade, but still. Huge damage. Let's switch him back over here.
Battlefield.
Right. And then I'm heading into the smithy. Because we have 2 things. Well, we have one thing to do here and one thing to do
Hello.
at the priest. Appraise. Nothing to appraise? Oh, well, I guess I can sell.
Now then,
Nice. And then we need to go to
go.
the church. Hello.
All right.
Purify. I just want to see what we have. So we have these 2, which are just swapping things over. That's swapping things over. We can do this. We take a Captain Semaphore. What does he currently have equipped?
What now?
Because he's a General Semaphore, so that's Magic plus 5. So it's 308 Magic plus 5. 308 Magic plus 5 increases allies' attack at the start of combat. 308 Magic plus 5 increases allies' attack at the start of combat. Oh, sorry, 380 I should have said. Okay, increases all allies' attack at the start of combat. What's the difference? I'm not entirely sure, unless... Wait. No, this uses the Captain Semaphore. Are they both the same thing?
What now?
Yes, okay, we already have it. I understand. That's just swapping, and then we have the Infernal Rock Cuirass. Yeah, I'd like to do that. He resists fire damage. Seems good. Seems very strong. I'll purify your equipment, I guess. Yeah. And then, do we want to do this one anyway? Let's have a quick look in here. Probably not, right? Well, what's the captain say? Oh, see, it's this one. We don't need two. No. We won't have two in the party at the same time, so that's alright. Next... Well, we can't increase... we can't increase Yufa's bonds, so I guess that means that we're going to work on Basilio's. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Yeah. I think the place, by the way, that people said that you can fish was Orbwise Path. Path. That's somewhere we can still go. Actually, yeah, let's go to the Gauntlet Runner and plan that out as well, because we need to work out how we're going to fish if we need to fish. Ideally, we'd like a Gauntlet Runner, trying to think the right word. Ideally, we'd like to increase our bonds in the Gauntlet Runner when we do this, but we'll see.
So, you got a plan?
Now then.
Yeah, I think people were saying that the way that you can still travel by sea is to go to Orbwise Path.
This is the place.
So not the Land of Ceremony.
We'll face danger here.
Ah, to go here. So it says if you go this way, then you still travel by sea. Which is true. And then everywhere else you don't actually travel by sea anymore. But this one you do.
We'll face danger here.
And I guess we could go all the way to Salento if we wanted to. Not that I remember what they actually sell there. Okay. And if we had to do 2 lots of fishing, it would be travel there, travel back, travel there, travel back. It would cost us 0 night activities, but 2 day activities. So basically it's going to take us 2 days to do it. Then we have to travel on the Gauntlet Runner one more time when we do the actual thing. Alright, that's not ideal, but it's not terrible. We can work with that. We can work with that. Okay. Right. Let's go find Basilio. Okay.
Aye.
Right. We should talk. Hello.
Sam.
Vinka.
Hey, about Vinka. I know I'm gonna have to give him an answer. It's gotta come from me. Thing is, I don't know how to convince him. I'm not as smart with words like you lot, so I don't think I'd be able to say the right thing, I don't think I'd be able to say things right. Might even make things worse. So we needed imagination. It'll be worse if you don't act.
Huh?
I guess if we leave him alone, Vinka would just keep murdering. And at some point, I don't know if we could save him anymore. No, there's no way, even if Vinka hates me for it. I gotta stop him. What the hell was I afraid of? The important thing here is getting Vinka off this path of killing. I'll stop him, even if thrashing him's the only way to get through to him.
Hey.
Now I've finally figured that out, I want to see him. Right now, I mean. Think we can go? Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
I didn't go and get buns. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Thanks. Feels a lot less bleak when I've got you on me side. Let's head over to Brawlhaven. Del would have done the same thing, I'm sure. We haven't seen Ghost Fidelio in a while either. Damn it, he's not here. Then again, there's lots of people on the main road, so I can't expect too much.
By the way,
They still haven't caught that murderer yet. Not yet, but word is they finally put a bounty on his head. Might even be somewhere close by. Bounty? He's gotta be laying low. Can't just stroll about. Let's ambush him, let's capture him, let's find his target. Yeah, let's look for his target.
well then,
If that's the case, we just need to find the person he's targeting. Alright, we can stop him if we beat him to the punch. Anyway, he said he was going to strike after the target left Night Prowler, right? Security gets pretty tight there when there's an Igniter deal going down. And in theory, Basilio should be quite tight with the Night Prowler management, given that he and Fidelio used to hang out there all the time. I'm proper famous now, and even I can't get in. Or maybe I could pretend to be someone's bodyguard. I guess he's not that close to them. I guess before he was part of Luis's group, so maybe that was how they got in.
Vinka.
Things are shaping up. Wait for us, Vinka.
Hey.
He said he was after some rich merchant. That him then?
Hey.
Your finest drinks. Money is no object. Send all invoices to the estate of the great lord, Alcia. Yeah, gotta be. Pompous enough, isn't he? I'm gonna go talk to him. And who are you, ruffian? You're the merchant man. The one who's been selling igniters under the table.
I mean...
You know the murderers everyone's been talking about? The man's coming for your blood next. We're here to sign on as your bodyguards, like. Do you think me a fool? You'll make some pretense of guarding me and then try to steal my money.
What the hell?
You got the wrong idea, fella. You gotta believe me. If you wait till he makes his move, it'll be too late. He's a skilled bodyguard.
Leave it to me.
You might not look it, but he's a skilled bodyguard. Where do I know this child's face from? I could swear I've seen him on a poster somewhere. Are you a wanted criminal, boy?
No.
Seize them. Call security. Apprehend these two.
Huh?
What? Wait, hold on, we haven't even done anything. Not yet, you haven't, but I know you were thinking it. There have been all these murders lately, and someone's got to be responsible, no? Shite, this is going south. They're gonna pin everything on me. Let's just say keep your head high.
It'll be fine.
Just stay calm, hold your head high, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
What, really? If you say so. Apologies, Lord Alcia. It seems the guard is stretched thin due to the murders in question, but they shall be arriving shortly. Then your lives are spared for now. Leave now, and I can overlook this.
Damn it.
Damn it, the bodyguard strategy didn't work. I was so sure we had this.
Right.
Thanks for earlier. You were trying to save me, right? Obviously. Of course I was.
Thanks.
I appreciate it and all, but don't do something you might regret, yeah? Not like that reaction was anything new for me. Never was as smooth as Vinka, I guess. Always felt like Vinka could make anything happen for us. We're like family, and he'd always be there for us.
And then?
Always said he'd save up his money from the test so we could all live in one big house someday. Del never believed it would actually happen, but to me, it was hope. Ooh, it was Vinka's hope? It was Fidelio's hope? Or did you look up to Vinka? Let's say it was Fidelio's hope too.
Right.
I think it was something Fidelio hoped for too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how Del was, born with a sharp tongue.
But
I'm not who I was then. Even without Del, I know what I should and shouldn't do. Vinka said the rest of us are gone. If that's true, then I'm the last friend he's got, and that means I've got to save him.
I
want to show him how to live, like you and Del showed me. I can feel Basilio's sympathy for his friend, as well as his deep gratitude. The ardent champion Basilio, keeper and inheritor of the Berserker's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Rank up!
No one's strong enough to live alone.
The party can now study the Destroyer. Ooh, there's only 3 we don't know about here. Oh, 4 we don't know about. We don't know about Faker upgrade. We don't know about Commander or General upgrade. We don't know about Sniper upgrade. Is that it? Oh yeah, and we don't know about Healer upgrade either. Okay, so those are the 4.
let's head back.
Well, the guards are bound to show up soon, and I doubt Vinka's coming. Let's head back for now. Gotta think of a new strategy. Alright. It's interesting how this one makes more sense if you do it in a shorter time frame. Like, I was saying Brigitte's made more sense if you do it in a longer time frame. This one definitely makes more sense if you do it day after day. Because you wouldn't really want to be like, oh, my friend's going to murder someone. Let's just wait a couple of months and then come back and see whether he did it. You know? Ooh. Your ass is available. Nice. So he's the only one available, I'm assuming? Oh no, Alonso is also available today. Oh, Trickster would be good. What do we get for Nuras? You get Seeding Synergy. That's almost nothing. But we should hang out with Nuras first, because if we hang out with Nuras first, if he's not available on the next available day, then we could always hang out with Alonso on that day. But we can't do the same the other way around. Right. Let's go here first, though, because, well, let me double check that actually we did get this.
What now?
And it wasn't the next one we're gonna get. Yes, we do have allows purchase of rare items in magic shops. Let's see what the rare items are. Alonso asked me for another favor on your behalf, by the way. He wants me to let you in on any special deals we might have. These sorts of shops always have something of a secret menu. Be ashamed to lose out on it. Alright. Let's see what we got. So we got lava crystals, so we can buy the better crystals. So you can buy the 200 damage stuff. I mean, that's pretty cool, and the AoE stuff is cool as well. Yeah, I mean, that's neat. What else have we got? Utilitarian's Manual. Reduces turn icon cost of synthesis. Oh, that could be incredible if you have the right synthesis, especially if you have one of the zero cost synthesises. That could be nuts. Dodging an attack depletes all of an attacker's turn icons. Ooh, that would also be pretty good for someone like Haizame. That could end up being like his best in slot. Resist different types of damage. Again, these are not terrible. If you really need it, like, these could really change your build around, right? If you just need them to resist light magic for, like, a fight, that could be incredible. Those are definitely worth thinking about. We should come back before we go into the final fight of this area and just think about it. In fact, before we go and do the more powerful fights, we should even think about it. But,
All right then.
yeah, there's somewhere I want to go before we go to anywhere else. I just want to check whether, although we'll probably be able to see it here, whether the guy is available on this day. He's not. Yeah, the guy I'm looking for isn't available, but I'm still going to go here to check the water merchant. Just in case the guides that said it's only the water merchant in Verga Island who has the honey are wrong. Although if there was honey here, I probably bought it.
Oi.
Yep. Yep, I bought everything that I needed. Okay. Yeah, and this guy's not here. Alright. Let's go hang out with Nuras. Right. There we go. Right. We should talk. I also don't know whether we have his 8th one or not. Oh, that was a weird camera angle. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, yeah, I don't know whether we need an 8th relic or whether it's just like a hangout for the 8th one, but we'll see. Anyway.
Quite.
The sky might look a fright, but flying through it shouldn't be a problem. Just leave it to me. Ah, you two, have you found anything else that seems a bit, relic-y? Maybe. I handed over the relic-like object we picked up during our travels. Ah, so it was a relic then. That makes 8 now, righto?
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot, these are also quests. So we got 10 Heroes Leaf of Lights, which is 30,000 XP. What, this is the last one, right? Well, true, but...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, the truth is, all the relics we had were stolen. Only the relics?
Why?
They only stole the relics, nothing else?
Yeah.
Correct, all my other schematics and prototypes are safe and sound. You were at the garage with me the other day, eh? You must remember, it wasn't locked, no doubt that was when they seized their chance. Then all the relics we found so far are gone? Do you have any idea who might have taken them? If I could say, I felt like someone was watching me. So someone might have been watching. Right. Didn't we hear some sound in the garage?
No.
But who would steal relics of all things? What's to gain? Can't imagine any shops would buy them off of you. Maybe a colleague? Maybe it was a colleague of yours. Right, can't rule that out, but if it's a fellow engineer, someone who knows what these relics are, this could get nasty indeed. Oh, I can't say for certain. If the last piece isn't used for cooling purposes, then it must altogether be. If my inkling's correct, this is a problem I have to solve myself. As a man of science and a scholar of technology, it must be my solemn duty.
Say.
Grem, Gallica, I beg you, can you find those stolen relics? There's a guardsman I know in Grand Trad who I'd like you to talk to. He's usually on duty out front of the recruitment center. If your ultimate mission is to defeat Luis, then mine is to close the case on these relics once and for all. So please help me solve this. Anything for you, Nuras.
Leave it to me.
I'll look for them. Anything for you, Nuras.
Thank you.
Thank you, truly. An old fellow like me oughtn't let himself get all teary-eyed.
A great help.
I really have been blessed with such supportive allies. Perhaps all my failures until now haven't been in vain, eh? I can sense Nuras' heartfelt gratitude as well as his deep trust in me. Awesome! Rank 7.
This is a trial. I must overcome.
Increases the number of plants that can be harvested. Ooh, what an amazing thing we're never going to use.
Right then.
Well, I'll leave the guardsman in your capable hands. Let me know if anything comes of it. I'll be asking around the town's other exits.
This one's important.
Ooh. Okay, we get 5 jeweled root. Wait, but that's only 15,000, so we get half the reward for this one? That's weird. Anyway. Whatever. Wait a second.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 25 days remain.
It's not half the last one. The last one was 10 Hero's Leaf of Lights, which is 10,000 XP. Not the Jeweled Roots, which is 3,000, which would then make it 30,000. So no, this is 5,000 more than the last one. That's good.
Have a look.
Oh, Barden gave us one the day after Brigitte gave us one. Wow, he gave us 1 revival medicine. Thanks, Barden.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for recapping the plot. But we don't need the plot recap. Well, it's not even a plot recap, it's just a, hey, remember we have this request to do? It's so you don't feel lost. Because otherwise each day would pass and you'd be like, is there something I should be doing? And that's basically there just to hint to you like, yeah, there is something you should be doing. Anyway, let's head this way, and we're heading outside the recruitment center. Why have I decided to go there manually? Not entirely sure, but I have decided to do that, so that's what we're going to do. Because we're already halfway there, and we might as well. Right, up here, and this will take us up to the recruitment center. Wonder if it's even going to use time for this one. I assume it is, but it might not. It might just be a quest ending. Let's see. Hello. Well, if it isn't the alleged prince, did you have some business with me?
That's...
Yeah, we're trying to track down a thief. We're certain he made his way through here. A thief, you say? Well, this is a big city with more people than anyone can count. We do our best to patrol, but we just don't have the manpower to chase down every crook.
I see.
But I have to say, I'm surprised people as famous as you'd be searching for the culprit yourself. That reminds me, I saw another celebrity around here recently. You know the candidate Jin? Real shifty bloke. Well, he's been wandering around here muttering something about a relic. Really? Him?
Huh?
A relic? Then Jin was behind the whole thing? Hey, can you tell us where he went? He said something about going to the abandoned mine or something like that. It struck me as quite odd.
Then...
He's headed for the mines. If we hurry, we might still be able to catch him. Wait.
Not on my watch.
Oh, he's a separate trip out. Okay. Jin went this way. Let's make sure we catch him. That's about the worst outcome, by the way, that he's in a separate location.
Let's see.
But he's going to the Nord mines, I think? Ah, seems he's got a lucky break. If he's going to hide out in the city, or if he'd gone to hide out in the city, it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. Now, good luck out there, Your Highness.
With all of you.
What is it? I thought you were chasing after that candidate. Or are you here to lend a hand with my work? That was a joke. I was just having a bit of fun. You're in a hurry, right? Well, do your best, Your Highness. Oh, that's nice.
All right.
Right. So, now we're going to Altsbury Heights, and we're going to here, and we have to buy the bun. Let's go.
Is this it?
So it's up this way, and hello. Yes, I would like the steamed bun. The same thing I was here for most other days of the week. In fact, if you could just prepare one in advance, that would be great. There we go. Right. And now we go to the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
And on the Gauntlet Runner, what day of the week is it? It's a Waters Day. So it's washing up and getting more ingredients. Imagine if it gave us a honey jar in the ingredients. I don't think it can, but imagine if it did. How good would that be? And it gave us the same things as always. I did see some people, when I was looking for like what bait you should get and all that sort of stuff, there were some people talking about needing gauntlet shrooms. What do you need gauntlet shrooms for? For the whitefish platter, which is fully restores HP for all allies. That would probably be it then, huh? This one cures poison. What else do they use it for? They use it for this. Well, that would do it then. Yeah, so if you were farming just purely for good items, or like for if you were maybe on New Game Plus and you were looking just for things that are going to help you in combat, Lord of the Lake, Queen's Honey Jar, and Gauntlet Shrooms would all be on the same list. Yeah, although Gauntlet Shrooms are really easy, you just go to the pantry each day apparently. Anyway.
All right then.
Right. Who's available? Maria is available. Basilio isn't, but usually you don't get two people on the same day. Okay, so Maria's probably our hangout over Barden, because the next rank is huge for Maria. Rank 8, not that important for Maria. Rank 7, incredible. So we get significantly increased post-battle XP, which is huge because we haven't done a bunch of the dungeons. And then when cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen, an additional dish will be made. That's also huge because anytime we do cooking, we'll get a bonus. Although actually, I just noticed the way that's phrased. I don't know if this is the way it works, but actually, let's go back to how that's phrased. When cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen, an additional dish will be made. Now, I'm assuming it's the same dish, but it only says you will get one extra. Which means actually, if you're cooking like 50, it doesn't really matter. But if you're cooking the Sublime Spoonful, it really does matter, because then you get 2 of those instead of getting 1 of those, which, yeah, changes things quite significantly. Anyway, Maria, let's go. Let's go talk. So last time we made a sign for her, and Fabienne liked it, I guess. Oh, also the sign has stayed the same there. So let's see what she says now.
Mister.
Oh, mister. You know, I want to show that boy something. See the boy laying on the ground over there? Do you remember him? I think he may not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared. I'll be with you. I was able to soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance. What a way of phrasing it.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. If you're here with me, then I'm sure everything will be okay, mister. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave bread to, but the other day he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave, so I want to try again.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm going to do my best. I like the tooth graffiti. I don't see that boy anywhere. Hey, there's that weirdo. Hey, did you know that Parapus boy? He was laying around here before. You mean the kid who keeps digging up food out the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something.
Oh.
There was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Isn't this picture really pretty? This is what it looks outside the capital. Mr. here gave it to me. He journeys to all sorts of places. They were all incredible sights. Been to lots of incredible places in my travels. Yeah, who cares?
You know.
It's so big outside the capital. Mr. said there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before and too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
A tree that's all red. You spilled paint on the picture or something? No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said.
Alright.
Wait, the tree is just huge then. Such a thing is too big, innit? Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Not one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat.
So cool.
Really? That's so cool.
You know.
Hey, girl. My name's Maria. Or Maria, depending on which voice actor was saying her name. Oh, okay. Listen, my mum told me that all the people at the Hushed Honeybee Inn were dodgy, so that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria.
Okay.
It's okay, but if you want to make it up to me, will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friends.
Thank you. We became friends.
Mister, I made a new friend. Good job.
Really amazing.
You did a great breaking down the barriers.
Mister.
It's all thanks to you. I showed him the pictures you gave me, and we started talking.
By the way.
No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud, but Miss Fabienne's my family now because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that today, and now I have a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel. I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust that she has placed in me. Rank up.
He gave me courage.
We are now at rank 7. We get significantly increased post-battle XP and the additional dish. There you go. This one phrases it very differently. One extra food item will be made when cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen, although it doesn't say it's the same food item, but we assume it is. Oh, there he is. Excuse me, are you okay? Are you hungry at all? So I want to be friends and brought these pictures with me and... Oh. You're different from me. I thought that maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. He left. He said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty. He's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him and they don't even try to find out. Let's say, how can I help?
Well then.
Can I do anything to help, Maria?
Okay.
I don't want to give up. I won't give up. I'm going to talk to him.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabienne what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. See you later. Hey, we get a little mag. Cool. Now we're back at the Hushed Honeybee. I'm going to drop in a little save, and then we're going to find whatever we're doing today. Or tonight, I guess. Let's see. Alonso's available. Well, Alonso then. And Nures isn't. But Nures we don't think was going to be available anyway, because we have to do the fight. So let's go see Alonso then. It's not possible for me to hear Alonso's voice, and yet somehow, Alonso comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. At a grave? Oh, at this guy. The Turum. Hello. You're Grem, correct? I've been looking all over for you. Why are you here? There's a deeper meaning to Alonso's sacrifice. I would have you know the whole truth of it. Alonso said he was going all in on you. So I did too. On the new world you're gonna create. Tell me. You're familiar with the tavern he used to frequent, yes? The place I first broke the news to him. Let's talk there. He actually asked that it be the venue, and I mean to honor his request.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dutteram. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Oh, this isn't at all how I thought this was going to go down. I thought Alonso was going to have faked his death, but no, he is dead. Let's say, why did you kill Alonso?
Why did you kill Alonso?
I understand that you're angry, and rightfully so, but please, hear me out. The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them. That is, under one condition. He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
Oh. Let's say he shouldn't have died for that.
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter, or rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes, before long, you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you. Even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for, you have my gratitude.
I can sense Alonso's genuine trust and affection in his unadorned words of thanks. Oh?
The devious schemer, Alonso, keeper and heriter of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank up.
Remember your promise. Become the king.
Yeah, this one's a little bit bittersweet. It's yeah. You don't end this one with the same kind of sense of accomplishment. You're like, you end it kind of feeling a little bit melancholic, to use a phrase that would be appropriate to this game. We can now study the Trickster, and we get 4 slots. 3 to go. More skills can now be inherited by the Faker lineage in Academia due to the effects of Scion's essence.
Are you all right?
Let's see, I've got to win.
I have to win. No matter what.
You mustn't be hasty. Alonso believed you could bring about a better future, didn't he? You there. Bring him what we've discussed.
Oh?
This is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What do you plan to do?
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
I'll do it. It doesn't have to be me, or if that's my friend's wish. Let's say I'll do it.
All right. I'll do it.
Thank you. He'll rest easier, knowing it was you. I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care. Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
Datarum entrusted me to deliver Alonso's inheritance to his hometown. I'll want to talk to Datarum at Anglers Inn Square in Brawlhaven while he's there at night? Oh. Okay. While clutching Alonso's letter to my chest, I parted ways with Datarum. A bond that continues after the end of a thing?
The day of the
Or the
hero
end of a
draws
bond?
near, which shall see the crowning of a new king.
Also, we went
24 days remain.
up 60 places, 3 bathwaters.
Here you are.
Oh, Barden, I see. 3 expensive medicine. Oh, well, you're still trying. If we do this, then Basilio comes to mind. I should speak to Basilius. Or Basilio. I should speak to Basilio, probably. He is probably the best one to speak to, and in fact, getting him to 7 is huge. Yeah. The only problem with that, right? I mean, get him to 7 is huge. I don't know if we want to get him to 8. My logic behind that is we probably want to then level Barden instead. Why? Well, because if Barden has a day where Barden isn't available, then we can go back to Basilio. You see what I'm meaning? Interesting. Anyway, Gauntlet Runner. What day of the week is it? Water's Day? Is it Iron's Day? Arbor's Day. Of course.
Well then.
I had forgotten there wasn't Arbor's Day. Right. Let's get ourselves the XP, then we'll head over here and get ourselves the stuff. Which is not going to be, yeah, the honey. Then we leave here.
Where to?
We go to Altabury, and then we head up,
Let's go.
yeah, up to this place. Okay, let's go grab ourselves the thing in Altabury.
Blimey.
Should be up this way, and... Hello. Yep, I want more. Yeah, give me the bracken. And any moment now. There we go.
Exact.
Right. Then we're gonna go hang out with Basilio. Let's go. Right, we should talk.
We got a mother of all storms a brewing.
Hey.
Hey, you got some time. I just came up with a wicked plan for stopping Vinka. Last time was a wash, but I think this time we got him for sure. I mean, I think.
Thank you.
Thanks, Grem. Let's hurry to Brawlhaven then. First order of business. We go meet that merchant man, I'll see ya.
Now,
Sounds like that rich Alcea does his dealings in that shop there. No chance we make it in as his guards after we messed up last time. So I figure we'll just stand watch on our own, guard the place without him knowing. What do you think? I can be smart, yeah? Let's say, you should be the boss.
incredible.
You should be the boss of this operation. Got a nice ring to it, yeah? Call me whatever you like. Well, I'm going to say our job guarding probably didn't go down so well. Shite, that came from the alley in the back.
Vinka!
Vinka, don't do it. Shut up. The blood's on his hands. It's all their fault. All of them. This isn't enough. I haven't killed enough. Got to keep going. Got to keep killing. For all their sakes. Hey, Vinka, you alright? It's all of this is because of that igniter experiment. I'm breaking apart. Same as our mates did. My senses are getting sharper, but I'm losing more and more control every day. Pain doesn't feel like it used to. Every bloody morning the sun stabs my skin, it hurts. Hurts until the pain's all that makes sense. Sometimes it feels like I'm an igniter myself now. Want to destroy, I need to destroy. Like a hunger that grows and grows till I can't take it anymore. To me, it sounds like he's potentially turning into a human. As in into one of the weird creatures. Because if you think about it, these had igniter experiments done on him. He feels like an igniter, which I guess would mean that he's got a lot of magla in him. So he's got an overflowing of magla, he has a need to kill. I think he's gonna turn into one of those, yeah, well, into what the game calls a human, but now we can't really call them humans because humans are also humans, which are also Elda, which is, anyway, he's gonna turn into a monster. That's why, whenever it got bad, I found one of these bastards and murdered, killed them dead. Vinka. Haha. That's what they deserve. They used us, they abused us, they made us all suffer, and now they'll suffer like we did. What the bloody hell is that? Is this magla going out of control? Vinka, snap out of it, Vinka!
I'll kill you!
I'll kill every last one of them. Get in my way and I'll kill you all too. Let's say that won't fix anything. You need help or you'd kill your family. Let's try and remind him that Basilio's family. You kill Basilio, he's like family to you.
Vinka.
That's right, I'm your brother. We both made it through all that pain. You told me you'd save up and we'd live together. You remember what you said? If you're not gonna be there smiling next to me, what's the goddamn point? Basilio. I've got nothing but hate left, raw hate. I just want to kill and never stop killing. I can't stop. So I'll be waiting at the chasm.
Vinka!
Oh. Another dungeon? That was magla swirling around his whole body. He can't weather that forever.
Damn it.
He's able to jump like that from the power he was talking about earlier. He's a monster. Let's say, are you ready? We're not going to say what will you do. We're not going to say we'll stop them together. We already know what needs to be done. It's only whether he's ready to do it. Basilio, are you ready for this? Yeah, Grim, if it's for Vinka.
Truth is,
No one wants this more than Vinka himself. That's why he told us where to go. I sense a strong resolve and trust from Basilio. Rank up.
I've got to settle this as his kindred and as his friend.
Ooh. That chasm Vinka mentioned, it's just outside this town. Suppose it's long abandoned by now. Whenever someone died from the igniter experiments, that's where they'd throw the bodies. It's a mass grave, and it would have been ours. I think I'll have to fight Vinka. When you've done everything you need to, just let me know.
This one's important.
Should speak to Basilio in town during the day so we can defeat him together. Oh. Alright. Basilio will look miserable as we return to the group. I'd imagine so. That wasn't a new area though, so that is just it's probably a battle during the day. Is anyone available at night now? Nobody's available. Oh, wait a second, no. One person is definitely available at night.
Where to?
Bralhaven. outside the Angler's Inn.
Let's go.
Let's go see this guy and, well, do the last wishes of Alonso.
Louise, I can see it.
Right, over here.
Down to Louise.
Let's drop a save. And let's speak to him. See what he has to say. Hello. Ah, you've come. We're all set for that last request of Alonso's, getting his village to accept his donation.
The truth is...
The road to the village has been cleared. We'll be there and back in no time by carriage. Shall we go now? Let's go. Splendid. I think this will be enlightening for you, so thank you for your time. We hurried to Alonso's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers.
You will? Really?
All of this money is for the village. This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain you want to give it away? Say, I'd like to help. I'd just like to be of help.
Thank you.
You are truly as generous as the rumors say. We're grateful for your support. The village was in shambles after what Alonso did, but thanks to you, we'll manage to build from the ground up again. There are awful people in this world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king. Aye, everyone in this village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you may be trying, but you will surely emerge victorious. Because of that Alonso, we lost someone dear to us, but you've brought him to justice. You are this village's hope. We'll make sure your money is put to good use.
Why?
Hey, Mr. Grimm, why did Alonso do all those bad things? His mum was a very nice lady, though. I safely delivered Alonso's inheritance back to his village. Is this really for the best? I returned to the tavern in Bralhaven where Alonso and I had spoken. I left the village without clearing Alonso's name. Was that really the right decision? Alonso's letter is gone.
Are you, perchance, looking for this?
He's not dead!
Did my last words have you in tears?
Oh, that was good. It left it just long enough that you thought that he was.
What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
He needed us to play the part. He needed us to act in a certain way so the villagers would take the money. And maybe he didn't tell the other guy that he's actually alive either. He just gets a clean slate. Say, how are you alive?
How are you even alive?
What? Did you want me dead? Sorry to disappoint, but as you can see, I'm no spectre. Even if the world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it. Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
Was everything you wrote a lie?
Then, was everything you wrote also a lie?
Well, what say you? Did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well. The same is true of all your future subjects. No man or woman is completely honest.
Actually, Alonso, we probably haven't told that many lies because we've only been alive for like 6 months.
Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you and that book you hold so dear, yes?
Actually, you could make an argument that we've only been alive for like 2 weeks because this version of ourselves is neither the person who is traveling nor the prince before us, so you know, there's some philosophical questions. Anyway.
But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing. Should you ever have need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service no matter where or when.
I'll be counting on you.
I'll be counting on you, Alonso.
And I, you. Now, go on and show me that new world of yours. Well, I do hope we can keep seeing each other like this. Come what may. So long, young majesty.
Alonso smiled and sauntered off, contented. Thanks to Alonso's behind-the-scenes maneuvers, the people of the city now fully support me. We get our mash, and we go from 777 to 715. That's another 3 bathwaters worth of support. And it didn't use time? Oh. Yeah, that is so much better. Let's have a look at the memorandum while I remember it exists. Though Alonso has excelled at deceiving others since his youth, the only person he can't lie to is his adoptive mother. After devising a plan to entrap his village's landowner, he became fearful of his mother discovering his scheme and decided to leave his home. However, concerned his mother would worry if he simply disappeared, he invites her to his temporary residence to eat and sightsee, dutiful son that he is. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Well, was that in the subtext? Or just purely in the memorandum? Okay. Alright then. Well, I'm going to end the episode there, but this is a much nicer place to end the episode than it was 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, we had the bittersweet ending. It was kind of like a little bit melancholic. And now we get the feeling of achieving something. We get that good feeling inside. So I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.